Hey YouTube, Brady at 5280 Brady, still in Colorado, still cold, so I'm still in my garage. Just got my bike back from the shop, had a battery service done on it, have a new battery, ended up buying a new maintainer while I was there. They didn't hook it up, I'm gonna hook it up. So I'm gonna pass that on to you and just show you what I'm doing to keep my battery in good shape year round. This is the bike I'm working on. This is a 2022 Road King Special. First thing we have to do is we need to be able to access the battery. In order to get to the battery, we need to take the seat off. And I already did some of the pre-work here, but first, Phillips head screwdriver bolt. Just need to unscrew this. I've already loosened it, so it's just a matter of taking that off. You have a seat strap here that needs to be removed. Just open up your saddle bag. This one also, Phillips head screwdriver. I went ahead and already did that. So now pulling the seat off. And there you have it. Seat's off. Battery compartment. What you see here is the wiring harness. The battery is underneath it. Have a couple things we need to do to get to it. First off, have a couple of bolts holding the wiring harness in place. You can use a hex screwdriver. Simple thing for me is just using the just a 1/2-inch wrench, loosen it up, take that bolt off. Got a second bolt, take that, loosen it up, take that off. Going to disconnect. It's a button you press up top. This flips up and this allows you to pull this apart. All right. So now your wiring harness is here. There is and I'm going to show you this, there is a metal hook, for lack of a better term, that hooks onto. So what that does is keeps everything in place, but it's also a pain in the butt to try to get everything around. So don't force it, is what I'm saying. Lift this up. There's some big fat cables here you got to push out of the way, and relatively easily you can pull that aside. All right, so just push that to the side. You now have access to your battery, and this is what we're going to attach the trickle charger to. This is the maintainer I bought. Is it Harley Davidson? Yes. Did I get overcharged? Probably, but you know what? I love Harley. I'm going to support Harley. I went ahead and put my money towards this one. You can get them way cheaper on Amazon, I have no doubt, but this one I know is going to work. Okay, so I got the wires for the trickle charger here that are going to connect to the battery. Obviously, make sure you have black to black and red to red. These are simply a Phillips head screwdriver here. You can unscrew. Put that there. Take these off. And I'm going to go ahead and put that through. Do the red. We'll again put it here. So just so you can get a better idea, have the black going here, have the red attached to the positive. Going to go ahead and hand tighten, and then we'll use a screwdriver to torque it down. Alright, next thing I'm going to do is I've already threaded this through to where I want it to go through my frame. Has a red cable, so I definitely don't want that showing since this is a blacked out bike. I'm going to go ahead and minimize the amount of how much is showing, but still be able to access it easily. Now it's a matter of just reversing steps. So, alright. Remember that wire harness has that little hook to get over. Make sure you don't pinch any cables. Alright, that's hooked. So let's connect this. All wiring, harness is in place. Go ahead and bolts in that will keep the wire harness in place. Time to put the seat back on. Got this little lip right here. I want to make sure the saddle clicks into that. Gets a grip. Give it a little tug, make sure it's in. It is. And then go ahead and put it there. Bring the strap back over. Open up your saddlebag cover. One more bolt here at the back. And screw that in. All right, we're back in business. Bike is ready, has the trickle charger attached, and you'll see my other end of the trickle charger is right here. See the red cable? Don't necessarily want that showing. So I'm gonna zip tie this up here, and I'll show you what it looks like when we're done. All right, so we have the external connection piece right here coming out of the bike frame. I have my Harley Davidson maintainer right here. And really it's just as simple as plugging it in. So I've got it plugged in. I'll go down to my charger here. And what you'll notice is I have multiple settings. So I want to make sure I'm on the AGM 12 volt. This is not a lithium battery, all right? So I need to make sure I'm doing that. I watch as it flows through to make sure it's doing all its checks. Let's keep looking at that. And eventually this should be a good battery because it's just been replaced. You'll see it turn green, meaning it's not going to overcharge it. It's just going to keep it at a level it needs to, so you have a healthy battery every day that you want to go ride. Well, hopefully this has been helpful to you. Honestly, I don't care if you subscribe. If you have a comment, great. But hopefully this information is useful to you. I found it useful for me, which is why I'm sharing it. And until next time, just keep the rubber side down. Be safe.